Breaking news from Burkina Faso. A shocking assassination plot has been uncovered, targeting Africa's youngest president, Ibrahim Traoré. The 35-year-old leader who took power in a dramatic coup just last year has become a symbol of resistance and change in the region. But now his life hangs in the balance as details emerge of a sinister plan to remove him from office. Sources close to the government reveal that both internal rivals and foreign powers were involved in this audacious attempt to overthrow the young president. The plot, which had been in the works for months, was discovered just days before it was set to be executed. Intelligence reports suggest that a complex network of conspirators had infiltrated key positions within the government and military. In a swift and decisive move, Traoré's loyal supporters within the security forces launched a series of raids across the capital, Ouagadougou. Dozens of suspects were arrested, including high-ranking military officials and prominent businessmen with ties to foreign interests. The government claims to have seized a cache of weapons and incriminating documents, providing evidence of the scale and sophistication of the planned coup. But questions remain about who exactly was behind this brazen attempt to destabilize the country. Some analysts point to neighboring countries, worried about Traoré's anti-colonial stance and his efforts to reduce foreign influence in the region. Others suggest that former political elites, displaced by the young leader's rise to power, may have played a role in orchestrating the plot. As news of the foiled assassination spreads, tensions are running high in Burkina Faso. Supporters of President Traoré have taken to the streets, demanding justice for those involved in the conspiracy. Meanwhile, opposition groups are calling for calm and transparency in the investigation. This dramatic turn of events raises serious questions about the future of not just Burkina Faso, but the entire West African region. Will this attempted coup embolden other would-be usurpers? Or will it strengthen Traoré's position as a leader fighting against both internal and external threats? One thing is clear: the political landscape of Africa is shifting, and the world is watching closely. As young leaders like Traoré challenge the old guard and push for greater independence from foreign influence, the stakes have never been higher. What does this mean for Africa's future? Will we see more attempts to destabilize governments that don't align with foreign interests? Or is this the beginning of a new era of African self-determination? Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. And remember, history is happening right before our eyes. Don't miss out on the next shocking revelation. Subscribe now and be the first to know. Want to dive deeper into African politics and history? Leave a comment below telling us which story you want us to cover next. Your voice matters in shaping our content. Join the conversation and be part of the journey through Africa's most gripping tales. Breaking news from Burkina Faso. A shocking assassination plot has been uncovered, targeting Africa's youngest president, Ibrahim Traoré. The 35-year-old leader, who took power in a dramatic coup just last year, has become a symbol of resistance and change in the region. But now, his life hangs in the balance as details emerge of a sinister plan to remove him from office. Sources close to the government reveal that both internal rivals and foreign powers were involved in this audacious attempt to overthrow the young president. The plot, which had been in the works for months, was discovered just days before it was set to be executed. In a swift and decisive move, Traoré's government managed to thwart the assassination attempt, arresting several key conspirators in a series of midnight raids across the capital. This foiled plot raises serious questions about the stability of the region and the future of Africa's youngest democracy. Is this just the beginning of a larger power struggle that could engulf the entire continent? Experts warn that this incident could have far-reaching consequences, potentially destabilizing neighboring countries and attracting unwanted attention from global superpowers. The involvement of foreign entities in this plot suggests a complex web of international interests at play in the resource-rich West African nation. As tensions rise in Burkina Faso, all eyes are now on President Traoré. Will he be able to maintain his grip on power in the face of such formidable opposition? Or will this assassination attempt mark the beginning of the end for Africa's youngest leader? The coming days and weeks will be crucial for the future of Burkina Faso and potentially the entire region. As the world watches and waits, one thing is clear: the political landscape of West Africa may never be the same again. This dramatic turn of events serves as a stark reminder of the fragile nature of democracy in many African nations. It also highlights the ongoing struggle between old guard politicians and a new generation of leaders seeking to bring about change. As we continue to follow this developing story, one can't help but wonder, what other shocking revelations are yet to come? And how will this attempted assassination shape the future of not just Burkina Faso, but the entire African continent? Stay tuned for more updates on this gripping story, and don't forget to subscribe for more shocking history stories from around the world. Which story do you want us to cover next? Let us know in the comments below.